Silver Spoon Boy.
Silver Spoon Boy.
Silver Spoon Boy. I like that.
VJ in the building. What's cracking, my nigga?
What's happening with you?
Hey, DJ Greenguy, Radio Impact in the building.
From Pittsburgh,
What's
PA.
good
Okay,
with
welcome
you?
in.
Good to have you in the building. I thought you was going to.
Hey, come on now, man.
Yeah, because I got another show at 10 o'clock, so you know.
Hey, I'm the type of dude. I did have a silver spoon, but I saved them plastic spoons with the chocolate.
Damn, I didn't.
Some plastic spoons. You might need
I didn't know Greenguy was a Silver Spoon Boy.
He bougie them.
He is bougie though. His crib is tight. He got his own studio in the back of his house. You feel me?
Yeah, talking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in it right now in the back of the lab. Bosses was here before, you know what I mean? We passed a few L's back in the day.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
You
did.
know
Some
what I'm
couple of shots, couple of blunts. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. West Coast party, man. We was
That
here
part.
at West Coast party on the radio, you know?
Right. So tell us about the Greenguy, man. How you get here from Philly?
It's been a long time coming. My wife is from Cali, right? You know, so I met her in Philly way back when I was 27. She was 22. Back then, we was just lovers and friends. And, you know what I mean? I had other lovers and friends. She had other lovers and friends. We was just playing. But if you let her tell it, I never had a player card to turn in. But I had turned in mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was going through divorce when I first met my lady, but she from out here. And, you know, after we got married, I felt like it's only right to move out here where her family's at before we start having some kids. And, you know, we got 2 kids now together, Desmond and McCoy. You know what I'm saying? My oldest is 10 years old now. But, yeah, we came out here basically to raise a family. You
So
know
how
what I
many
mean?
years ago? How many years ago was that?
About 11 years ago, 2013 when I moved out here.
And was
You know
you
what I'm
already
saying?
doing music yet, or did you start doing music after you landed in Cali?
So actually, I was a DJ that had 10 years of rapping under my belt, and I was retired when I moved out here from rapping. I was never gonna rap again. And DJ King Assassin was working on the Machiavelli movie. You can see the preview to it on his IMDb page. And he hit me up. And this was when my wife was pregnant. My wife's black, as you know, with my son. And he said, Greenguy, I need you to be on the soundtrack. And it was right around the time of the Trayvon Martin case. And I said, man, if I'm going to get on the mic and be on a Machiavelli joint, I'm going to rap about shit that Tupac would be about. He was a Black Panther. I'm going to talk about some Black Lives Matter stuff because that's the movement right now. And that's the type of serious message he was on. So I made the track Hands Up, Don't Shoot with Boss Solo and Rhyme Schemes for that. And then after I turned the mic back on, I couldn't turn it back off. After that, I was just hooked.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. and shout out to DJ King Assassin, you know what I'm saying? Definitely iconic West Coast icon, you know what I'm saying?
He's working on some new music in the lab right now. I can't say too much about it other than it's amazing.
Yeah, you know, we got the same distribution company, so yeah, I'll be getting some little backstage info.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. Yeah, but shout out to him, man. There would be no DJ Greenguy without DJ King Assassin. I would have put all this shit down if I didn't get any opportunities from him. He really the spark that lit my fire, man, for real.
No doubt. Okay, so you said you had 10 years of experience and had retired, so let's back it up a little bit. Where did you start? Where did you start rapping at? Like, how did that journey start for you? Like, when did you know, like, okay, I'm about to start doing this rapping? Especially as a white dude, because I know that was, you know, that put a little complication on it. Maybe not though.
Yeah. Oh no, it did. You're right. It definitely did. When I was in high school, I was in high school in Virginia, and everybody in the South was clowning me because I'm from the North. I was from Philly, and my family moved to Virginia. That's when I first started making mixtapes and being in love with this music. Right. I made music, and I used to go by my last name when I was a DJ making mixtapes. I went by DJ Quinn. So everybody who had my mixtapes back in the day knew DJ Quinn and got my shit. I used to put fish from the radio, fish from LP, from CD, all in one mixtape of the hottest shit you could find at the time. And I started rapping. Then this dude, who was another white dude, who I went to school with, said, "Man, you can flow. Let's do a track." So I did a song with him, and I liked rapping. After that, I was kind of into it, and he stopped doing it.
How old was you at the time?
I was 14 years old. I was 14, man. This was back in 95.
So you was making real mixed tapes, right? Tapes, like real tapes.
Cassette tapes, 90-minute max sell tapes.
Right.
You know, back then, we used to leave the studio with tape. You would leave a big studio with a cassette tape back then. And if you wanted to get it on CD, you had to pay extra for your work.
Well, see, I couldn't even... CD wasn't an option. I was on DAPs and ADAPs when I started.
Yeah, we had ADAPs too in Virginia Beach. We left with ADAPs. Yeah, sure did. And so that was way back then. And I went by the name Quinn MD for about 10 years from, say, 95 to 2011. That's more than 10 years. What is that? Like 16 years. I went by that name, and that was my rap name. I had a group in Philly called Common Ground. You met the other two guys in the group, First Class The Blast. We do the NFL picks with him, and Valles. And it was us three in the group. We made music for like 10 years together under that group name, Common Ground. So yeah, they're my homies from Philly, man. And yeah, man, I was just rapping. And then when I met my wife, I put the mic down, man. I said, I'm gonna just do this radio shit. You know, I slowly but surely just got into just doing radio and less about the rap until King, you know what I mean, he tapped my shoulder and said, "Greenguy, I need you on this joint."
So where did your radio journey start? Terrestrial? Was you one of the Blog Talk Radio DJs? Like, where you started your journey at as far as the radio?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Before I did any radio, we used to make mixtapes that sounded like they was the radio. So we would have our homies call, and we would record the phone call and act like they're calling into the radio, and we would record that and put that on a CD. And we had SOA radio on CD circulating all over the East Coast, man. It would be Philly, Maryland, Virginia, New York, Jersey, Florida. Anyone who was buying mixtapes at the time, they were getting our tapes that were CDs that sounded like they was the radio. And we would mix in underground artists with major artists. So you would hear some like 50 Cent or whoever, Chris Brown or whoever the mainstream, but it would be a remix of their ish that no one ever heard before, like a rare version of some ludicrous ish. And then you would hear somebody call in and request Common Ground or one of the people we knew, and one of our people from SOAs, which stands for self-owned artists, right? You own your rights to your music, then you're a SOA, a self-owned artist. And so, yeah, man, we were having people call in from their cell phone and request a self-owned artist. You know what I'm saying? And say, "Hey, yo, let me hear that new shit from Common Ground." And then we'll play our ish, and then we'll play the main shit. You know what I mean? You know, about 3 years after we was doing those mixtapes, I met Pop Wiz, who's the godfather, known as the godfather of rap in Philly. He's from South Philly, but he lives in West Philly right now. Yeah. Pop Wiz. That's how I met Big Spook, was through Pop Wiz. Big Spook used to be a regular on Pop Wiz Blog Talk Radio show. So Pop Wiz had a Blog Talk show, and I met him at a Radio Shack. You remember Radio Shack? I don't know if they got them stores still. So I was in Radio Shack in Southwest Philly on Grace Ferry Ave. I met Pop Wiz, and I said to him, "Hey, man, you sound like you got a great voice for radio." He said, "I do radio." He told me about Blog Talk. I said, "I wish I could get involved with radio like that." You know what I'm saying? Because I heard of Live 365, but you had to pay to get on Live 365. I said, "I'm trying to get on where it's free." He said, "Well, yeah, Blog Talk was free." At the time, Blog Talk was free. This is back in 2008. I said, "Okay, if it's free, I'm there." So I set up my account. And ever since then, man, I was doing SOA radio with all my homies on Blog Talk, and we used to come on back to back. He had a girl from Boston named Big Mama, and she was a regular on his show like Big Spook. So he had Big Mama, Big Spook, and we used to all come on back to back from each other. It would be Big Mama, Pop Wiz, Big Spook, me. We'd all go back to back. So that was dope, man. Back in the day, you know what I mean? We called ourselves the community. It'd be all of us all in a row. You could listen to us for like 4 hours straight.
Okay. This interview about to get interesting because Boss Lady gonna take over. But before she do, tell us about Moments, man.
All right. Moments is a track that we did with the Boulevard, which later we remixed. And it's an artist named Deca-Gon who you met. He also does picks with us.
I know Deca-Gon, yeah.
Yep, Deca-Gon's from Pittsburgh. He just did a version of it, so I haven't even got a chance to hear his version yet, but he remixed it. And then also my homie Richie Hendrix, Miami. Yeah, that's Deca-Gon, VJ Steele.
Come up on the panel. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Deca-Gon. Come on, hit that button. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, he got a version of it as well. But Moment is a track that we made many versions of. And I'm on verses 1 and 2, but the other versions, I'm only on verse 2 on one of them with Richie Hendrix. So I think I'm on verse 1, Deca-Gon's verse 2 on his version.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
There it is.
There he is. It's just a baby making joint. Hey, tell him, Deca-Gon. Tell him about your version. Let people know what you just put down for him.
My version? Well, you know, and for me, it's about, you know, adding a little dose of reality to something seeming fantastic, you know what I'm saying? So people can feel it, you know, they can really feel it. Even if they think it's just fantasy, when you add a little reality in it, they feel it more, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was about for me, was like, yo, you know, I got, my situation is what it is. And so I was like, let me just add a dose of reality to it. So that's what it was. Like, I'm talking big fish.
Let me tell you, Deca-Gon, welcome to Club Ascot.
Yeah,
now, without further ado, though, we going to get into this DJ Greenguy moment, and it's going to get turned up when we come back, because Boss Lady taking over the interview. Let's get it.
Sir.
Won't you just come over? Don't wait on me to just come pick you up. I need another moment. The time we spent was not even enough.
Yeah, I just wanted to pick you up, tell you I miss you. Hell yeah, I love you doing your thing with them pictures. That's great. I mean, it's so tight. You do that professional. You don't do it alright. That's why I respect you. That's why I love you on your grind. Hell yeah, you got it. I love that behind. Don't get mad at me, cause I threw you off your grind. I just wanted to see you another uptown.
Don't mean to be misleading, but I called you just to invite you over. Cause that's just all I needed. But if I need to, I come through and pick you up. Won't you just come over? Don't wait on me to just come pick you up. I need another moment. The time we spent was not even enough.
Not enough, babe.
Won't you just come over? Don't wait on me to just come pick you up. I need another moment. The time we spent was not even enough.
This for the grown and sexy, she do impress me. She gone and dressed when it's time to get it. I'ma light a candle or two, a bubble bath just for you. Make it sweet love like we making music. You know exactly just how to do it. Ain't nothing to it, I'ma slip her the tongue. Rub-a-dub-dub, get a back rub while we soak in the tub. I'm floating her boat like we surfing. She wet and juicy, it's picture perfect. I rock her body, my type of party slurping. The like it's the fountain of youth. She wide open with the love potion. Her the truth.
Don't mean to be misleading, but I called you just to invite you over. Cause that's just all I needed. But if I need to, I come through and pick you up. Won't you just come over? Don't wait on me to just come pick you up. I need another moment. The time we spent was not even enough. Won't you just come